Trinidad, Colorado, and some little miserable town in Texas. Yes. So we're here today to talk a little bit about what is going right now. So if you've been feeling shitty, everybody, oh my God, we're telling you why. We've got a retrograde going on, which I hate you, Mercury. You hate me. We're not friends. You can just, because the people that say they communicate with me, they really don't communicate with me right now. I'll let Stin go into that a little more. And we have a super full moon, not just a regular full moon. If you look out early tomorrow morning before sunrise, it's going to be closer to Earth, and you'll actually get to see it tomorrow morning. So pay attention for that too, Stin. I didn't know if you were aware of that. It's the only one we're going to be able to see this year. So
it's already been big out here where I've been.
Every night, man, I love it.
Insane.
You can go outside and see the moon when the sun's out, and I'm a moon person. I'm a moon child, so
I'm a moon person too.
Oh, yeah, we were both. Well, you're an air. You're such an air. You're an air sign.
Thanks. I'm such an air.
Dad, I'm gonna write a verse now because I want you to be my best friend forever, not just which. What did she just call me? But no, she's an air sign. I'm a water. So together we are just sad, weepy people.
Sad? No, we go with the flow.
We kind of are. Well, we do. But we're there, and we emotionally support each other. We mesh well. And I'm gonna drink a.
So yeah, Mercury in retrograde. And what I was gonna say to you is, don't hate, dude. You can't do that. You can't hate, because right now is the biggest time for manifesting. And if you have hate, it's gonna work against you, because when you project hate, you get hate.
Okay, so she's gonna. You know what? I am going to make you proud of me. I am just going to take my fake candles.
Fake candle.
My fake candles. Because Bonnie don't need fire. I'm just playing. I do fire all the time. Fire. But at the same time, you just said that. So I'm going to pull out my pink candle. Because, I've been kind of hateful. I've been hateful.
Well, I know. And because it's been a crazy time and the energy's been all nutso, and it always is leading up to a full moon, and we've been leading up to a super full moon, and then Mercury in retrograde on top of that, like cray. Like the energy right now, especially like emotionally. But what's going to be really cool is when it's over with, this time it's going to be like a cleanse, dude. Everyone, it's like you're clearing out all that junk and that.
You promise? Yes. Yes, you promise.
If you work hard, if you're manifesting properly.
She's like my mom, and I have to listen because she's right. She's right. She's like 90% of the time, always 95% of the time right. And normally I would, and you might even want to explain this better, but you might want to take, if you're going to do an intention candle to like manifest love around you can always inscribe it. I take, don't laugh, the old school hair weaving caps where you had to poke your head and pull the hair through the cap. I used one of those little old tools that would, it was almost like a knitting tool. And I scribe, like for the pink candle, I would normally scribe in love or more peace in my heart or healing my heart chakra, which I would normally use green for it if I wanted to feel that. But pink for just love. I would write love on my candle, and then I would take it and I would rub in some what? What would you say to rub in?
Virgin olive oil.
Listen to you. You got. So what did this bother you?
That does not bother me in the slightest. That actually.
I don't love my candles that way, but
that makes me feel kind of aroused. Actually, just kidding. No, yeah, it's all about intention. So even if you didn't have a pink candle and you just have a candle, it's whatever you put into it. If you want to draw symbols that mean things to you, really, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you got to have these herbs, you got to have these color candles, you got to have these crystals. But no, all you have to do is what's inside. And the power that you have inside you and the power of your mind is
absolutely
the best power you can possibly have. So even if you have a regular candle and you want to write something in it, even if you write yourself a letter and you light that shit on fire and let the smoke go to the universe, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
But you can't do things for selfish reasons, though. You have to really make sure that your intentions are pure and for the highest and greatest good.
Absolutely. Because if you even have like a negative thought going into doing it, for me, if I feel like I can't do it if I'm still kind of upset with somebody and what they've done is kind of hanging in there, and even if it is a little bit, it is going to be hard to do it clearly with clear intentions, good intentions.
Yeah.
So, but
I have an example.
Oh, yeah. Well, hello. We know that I've accidentally cursed people.
Yes.
By accident.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
I cursed myself by accident.
Recently?
Okay. No, it wasn't recently. It was after I moved into this house. The people that I was living with, I was going through a hellacious time, but it really wasn't too bad. But it was like, I really wanted this person to share and shower me with love. And I wrote this person's name and put it in little ice cubes tray with water and some rose oil and some sugar. And I was thinking like, yeah, just I want your desire and to shower me in love and all these things, right? And then I put it in the freezer. The next thing I know, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah, because that's a freeze spell.
Dude, I had hell to pay for the next 2 weeks until I figured it out and took that shit out of the freezer.
You gave me chills. Like, because that is like a freezer spell that you get somebody to stop. That's kind of voodoo.
Not only that, dude, I had the wrong selfish intention.
Oh, yeah, because you wanted love. You didn't.
Yeah, it was more than love. I wanted this person to,
all their time, everything.
Show the love in a sexual manner.
Hey, baby.
This went into hate. This went into screaming in my face and people throwing objects at me. Like, it just didn't work. It just didn't work out, okay?
No bread.
So I will never do that again, ever.
No bread was thrown.
Yeah, so the bread was thrown. Yes. I'm not going to get into that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm so glad you're so good at football. You were able to catch that low.
Oh, yeah. Almost with my head. It was great. So for you, okay, and this goes into when you accidentally manifest, okay? And this is like, it's a good thing to talk about manifesting and dating.
You can yes, because I'm dating and single sucks. And the more you're single, the longer you're single. Well, for me, it makes you feel less worthy or like, well, God, I must not be desirable. And when I say those things, or even thinking them can be just as bad, depending. I'm Cancer. I'm an emotional person. I'm a child of the moon. I mean, my parents, trust me, her parents, they know for a fact this is true stuff. Like, she just totally kind of floats along in life. And we love her because she is so loving. But God dang, this child is just not an emotional wreck, but I care so much. And so I overthink. And when I get upset with somebody, when somebody hurts my feelings and I get all up in myself, it's dangerous.
It is
dangerous for someone like me that is so strongly emotional and I am capable of loving very much. You know this, that when I love deeply and truly and sincerely from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
I feel in and you don't give me that love back or the respect. And I will accidentally curse you. And I don't mean to, because I'm like, well, I hope I hope they have to feel what I feel. Uh-oh.
So, which leads us to Bonnie accidentally cursed somebody manifesting, not knowing she was manifesting, because something you have to keep in mind is you're constantly manifesting all the time, whether you want to or not. So if you're going to stress out, you're going to draw more stress to you. If you're going to put negativity out there, it's going to come back to you. So Bonnie, why don't you tell everybody what you accidentally manifested?
Well, it was okay. So and this was like last year, around this time is when I started seeing this person, and because I am a loving, caring person, and I tease everybody's like, "Oh, you blame it on the moon." No, actually,
wait. Now, is this Leonardo da Baby Toe?
It's not the Leonardo da Baby Toe, but he is the Leo. He's the Leo.
Okay.
Remember the Leo that like he had the broke back mountain legs. He was
okay.
Legs, and
so we're talking about broke back. Bonnie and I come up with names for people that we've dated or are dating, and okay, so you're talking about broke back.
Leo, the Leo, not Leonardo da Baby Toe.
That's my favorite.
That one, the Leonardo da Baby Toe.
Yeah.
DiCaprio. If you've ever seen the Basketball Diaries, there is one pee-pee shot, and I hurt Kristen's heart that way. I'm so sorry.
Broke my heart.
And I could not let you love.
I loved him.
You don't know.
I loved him with all my heart, dude, until you let me know about Leonardo DiCaprio, the baby toe.
Let me put on my glasses, sir. Ooh.
Where is it? Where is it? Is that your toe?
Size matters. No, sometimes it really does. Like I can't lie anymore after you've baby toed it. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I'm sorry, fellas. It doesn't mean we can't love you, but let us work that shit. Okay? Just say it.
Okay, get back to broke back and get back to what you accidentally manifested.
Well, I had taken care of him, and in fact, I gave up my New Year's Eve for this person because I felt bad. Their leg was literally shattered. They had leg surgery because it was bad. It was bad. And this person was a Leo, and so his pride's real big. And I was just being there, trying to be there and be supportive. And like, okay, so we'll just lay here watching movies on New Year's. I'm happy laying here doing nothing. And I'm a Cancer, so I really was. As long as I had him to snuggle with, it made it great. And yeah, so then he ghosted. I mean, I don't mind being ghosted by real spirits, but like a fucking living dude ghosting you, that's so stupid. Just be honest up front. If you just wanted to play games, tell me up front. You never know. The other partner might be willing to play games too. Maybe they don't trust you either.
Right.
Or they're not ready. Or they want to play around. Whatever it is, don't assume that the female is going to get so involved in you that they won't give you peace. Maybe be honest and you might still get it. That's where I have a hard time. So I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling everybody, "Oh, I'm over it. I'm good."
No,
I'm good because I had even taken a bay leaf, a full moon release spell, wrote his name, and I'm releasing you. I'm giving you back to the universe. I'm not hurting over you anymore. I lied. I wasn't ready, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I was still hurting.
And what did you say to the universe?
I want him to feel and hurt. I just want him to hurt like I do. It really hurt that he would do that to me, and I want him to have all the pain and sadness I felt. Well, when I said that, I said all the pain and sadness I felt. Next thing he goes, 3 weeks later. No, this was a couple months later. I get a message, "Did you put a spell on me?" Because I guess and I was thinking, well, no, I didn't, because I didn't physically, have any kind of ritual or conjure that I did, or herbs, or I didn't remember lighting a candle, like hating you. And I'm going, no. And then after I had messaged him no and kind of just ignored him after that because I was still angry, I started thinking, I'm like, oh, holy fuck. Sweet baby Horace. I said, I did. I said, oh shit. And so I messaged her and I said, uh-oh. And I sent her like a screenshot of the text because, yes, we are just as sniky as you guys are. We screenshot shit too.
Oh, yeah.
We are quick on screenshots.
Be careful what you send me. I'm just kidding.
But
The
yeah,
baby toe.
the baby. Don't. Yeah. So I said, what do I do? I said, Kristen, I was really angry, so I said, my thoughts. And she goes, oh, hell yeah, Bonnie. You should have said you thought you didn't know how to manifest. I'm like, is that manifesting? I didn't even, it was like I was derpy for a moment.
Yeah. So imagine what you can do. If you can do that just by thinking those thoughts and all that hate. If you can do that, then think about what you can do when you turn that shit around for good for yourself. That's the thing. You have to remember too, especially manifesting and dating. Like, you cannot control somebody else. You just can't. But what can you control?
No matter how bad you want it.
Right.
So just imagine all that you want inside. There is that somebody out there for you.
But do you know how to draw that person to you? Do you really, really know? The only way to draw that to you and to fill in your grid is to control yourself, manifest yourself, make yourself happy, realize you don't need anybody else except for you. And once you're happy and loving yourself and you're not even worried about what this or that person's doing, boom, that's when they show up.
And that is true, because I've been there or close to it a couple of times, or maybe I am now. I don't know. I just I try to go with the flow. And so like when I start having doubt, I don't, okay, especially with the retrograde. We'll talk about that here in a second, but don't send that text. Don't send that text. You know that okay, so cancers are known. This is one of our bad flaws. We're very loving, but yet, what is it? We're passive aggressive, maybe a lot.
Just a smidgen.
Oh yeah, we are.
Just a smidgen.
Passive aggressive, so it's like
you crabby patties.
Well, yeah, and okay, because like even today, it was like, if I don't get a message once a day, it bothers me. It does. I'm not gonna lie. Why should I hide that? I am worthy, and I deserve to be loved, and that's to where I know somebody's thinking about me every day. And those are the vibes we are supposed to be putting out. We're not supposed to say, well, he forgot. I'm not going to say he forgot me, because that's not the case. I deserve to be loved enough to where I get a message every day, even when he's busy. Just a quick hello. Hope you're having a good day. I'm busy. I gotta go. Fine. I understand. I'm not you, so I do understand a little bit sometimes. But I'm not so bad off that I'm attached, or I call it a bugaboo. But just let me know. You're not dead. So, and I did have to call. I did have the message to him. I said, I am upset. Help me not put anything negative out there, because this next few days, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, it is imperative. Or was it Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because tonight is like another day of the full moon. We have tonight and tomorrow night, actually. Full moon will be its strongest. So if anything you want to release and stuff, get it done.
Well, don't say you're upset, because then you're manifesting that you're upset.
See, she's always so smart.
You have to say, I'm happy. I'm not upset. I'm happy. I'm great.
Well, it should get that way, because like the little seeds you planted, hey, go find something to do. And I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I had fun.
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't bad, but I had fun, and it took my mind off of it. And so the message I got this morning was, oh, hey, how are you? So I did the passive aggressive, but it wasn't too rude. It was just to make my point. It was like, because I think it was like, oh, is your phone working? Because I had slept in and I didn't answer the first message. So I got 2 messages, and the second one was like, is your phone working? Because one was like through my regular phone, one was through Facebook.
It's like, motherfucker, is your phone
I said it was working yesterday too. I said, you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, that was kind of passive aggressive, but you know what? I'm not stupid. So be honest, be real. If you don't like me, or if you don't, tell me. I can handle it, because guess what? I know that the universe has something really good for me. And if I would like this person to be it, but if it's not it, I'm not going to crash.
That's what I'm saying. Because, like, why do you want to force? If it's not, like, you let it go with the flow, let the universe show you, because you don't want to force what you think you want, because the universe might have something better, dude.
And see, the thing is, it's like, well, maybe those little things are the things that the universe is trying to wake my ass up, saying, this is not it. Or maybe this is, or if it's handled and apologized correctly and everybody gets over their pride, because, you know, pride can get in the way of a lot of things. But if
right, but remember,
yeah,
you control your feelings, your actions. So if you want to be happy and you don't want pride in your way, then you're the one who has to wake up and make that choice.
people, she's really this happy and loving and she's really this gross all the time, and I love her for it. She makes me want to, like, everybody's like, oh, we're like, she's like, you're like, me and you are so much alike. And I'm going, no, you're nice. I'm not nice. You're nice.
There's times I lose my way a lot. I do. I cry. I'm a very emotional person. I get hurt very easy.
She cries.
I cry. My name should be Alice, because I cry rivers that take me into weird, distant lands with creatures that you don't even want to know about.
Oh, man. Well, and then, okay, what else? Because the person she lives with is, they're both Aquarius.
Both Aquarius. It's great.
I pee almost every time you say it, that you can't find.
We can't find ourselves out of a paper bag, man. We have great intentions. We really do. But we lose our minds and our heads every.
Natural shroomers, man. They don't even have to take a hit of nothing. They're dreamy. They're so dreamy.
We are dreamy.
It's like they're the ones that started shit like what was it in New York, the music thing? How can't I think of it? Oh, in the 70s. Help me.
Woodstock?
Yes. Those people, Aquarius has had to be responsible for that.
Dude, we're responsible for a lot of shit.
It's cool.
A lot of shit.
The
thing about dating another Aquarius is it's kind of funny because
y'all get lost. Yeah, I don't.
It's like looking in a mirror. You're looking at all your good shit and you're looking at all your bad shit right in front of you.
I just told her not to have a baby with this person because I was like, y'all will forget the fucking baby carrier on the top of the car. Oh my god! Like
no. No, we do lose things. I mean, it is an act of Congress to get us both out of the house.
Baby, like, y'all, okay, what is it? Wait, what was the one where Ashton Kutcher was like, my name it, but that's y'all. That's y'all.
Oh, what does mine say?
Yes!
Dude. What does mine say? Sweet. What does mine say? Dude, that's totally us.
That is
like,
y'all. And I love
it is.
Y'all would lose babies.
I mean, it is an act of Congress to try to get us to leave, like when we're leaving and trying to get out on time. Like I am very proud of us when we are out on time. The bickering is nuts, but overall, the times we could just be so crazy. It's like the normal things, the normal life things are the things that we have the issues with, right? But when we'll be driving or something and I'll look over and we will have a moment and laugh so hard. And it's like on the other plane,
y'all have
on
a
this
level kind of moment. When y'all have that moment, I love it with you because you'll be like, Bonnie, guess what? And I get chills. See, I get chills for you.
Yeah, it's like where it counts in here and on this crazy ethereal plane or whatever. We're on it.
I love
but
it.
With normal life stressful issues that get thrown at us from this ego world,
it's just
mess with us.
It's like every chakra heart net with you guys is wonderful. It's your root chakra that's shaky.
Yeah. And you know what we do every single day, which I encourage everybody to do, is when we feel ourselves, first when we get up, and then during the day, if we feel ourselves getting staticky and just at each other, we will turn on the 7-minute chakra tune-up.
That one I sent you?
Yes, is it when you say that vowel sounds?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. We laugh so hard trying to do those vowel sounds that we always have to do it twice.
But I don't know what it is. I've listened to that one, and I always send it to everybody. I remember sending it to you. I'm like, I said, I know it's going to be so super cheesy. Try not to laugh when I send it.
No.
They sound perfect, but you do. You feel like, okay, I am this person now. You know what I mean? I've turned into this. But it's okay, because after doing it, after you hit that, especially with the ohms, that's why they have the mala beads. What up, the Green Man mala beads? I need one.
Yeah, the greenmanstudios.com. Look it up.
He's got some mala beads that are beautiful, but they like 108 of them, so that every time that you're making that ohm sound, because of the vibration, it's the healing. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, people have been able to, in science, and I will try to document it and send it and add it on the link or something, but there are proof that this is a healing vibration. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the phone pushes it. To me, I feel like what I see is it's pushing all the nasty out and pulling all that the divine energy back in, right? So
yeah,
you're ohming it out. I know that sounds crazy, but you're ohming it out, okay? And giving that back to the divine, saying, I don't need this.
I'm ohming it.
Ohming in. That's going to be our new phrase.
Ohming in. Yeah. No, what was funny is I told Jory the other day, it was probably like 2 weeks ago when we started this, and he was feeling all kind of weird and stuff. And I said, hey, I'm going to put on this 7-minute tune-up thing that I do. And I was like, so I hope you don't make fun of me. I hope you do it too. And then when it was over, he goes, I feel so much better. Let's do it again. Now we do it all the time together. Last night we took some magic mushrooms and we did the 7-minute chakra tune-up, and it was amazing. It put us in, like, the next thing we knew,
I can't imagine listening to that.
We're dancing like on the Titanic, like together or something. Like, it was just like crazy. It just put us in a whole nother dimension. It was nice.
Just watch y'all. If I could just be, I don't think I would ever need a relationship. I could just watch y'all in y'all's moment. I'd be happy.
Oh, we would tire you out. You'd be like, fuck this.
You're just so weird. I'm weird. I am weird. There are some levels of weird.
No, we're weird.
I'm weird, but you're weird.
Yeah. I'm still weird.
I'm morbid weird. I'm a morbid, like, show me dead bodies, Mikey. Dead bodies, Mikey. But, like, she's weird. Like, she's riding on a magical mushroom unicorn. Like,
well, I'll tell you this. Like, the times that are the most fun.
Unicorn mushrooms. There we go.
The times that are the most fun are, like, Jory and I, it's like no matter what's going on and we're so full of stress, we have these moments. Like, one time I was literally laying on the kitchen floor on my back with my feet in the air, laughing so hard, trying not to pee myself, while he's like laughing so hard, trying not to pee himself. And I can't even tell you what we were laughing at. It's almost like we're laughing at each other's laughs.
Oh, and that always makes it worse. Like, people like us are just like, if we get going.
Yeah.
But that's not a vibration of healing. Hello, laughter.
Yes. And I believe, because, okay, I believe that my laughter, my manifesting, and me introducing some things back into Jory's life, because he is very spiritual.
I told you that. I said he lives in a different planet.
Yeah, but bringing that back in his life, I believe that has helped heal him.
Oh, I knew it has, girl. Like, come on. I'm trying to find, I don't even know.
And doing that and helping him, it's healed me. And I've realized it's all about your thoughts, your manifesting, and really trying to make sure that you yourself are on the ball and you are keeping yourself happy and waking up and realizing that it's a choice. Everything's a lesson, how you're going to get through it. And then that's when everything else comes and opportunities open up and you just feel so much better and you radiate that around you.
And I'm
and
so
then
not
everyone
going to be,
else
I'm going to
feels
quit
better.
being so stubborn.
Yes. You are so, I'm stubborn, but you're stubborn.
Okay, so are Aries stubborn? Because I did realize.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm an Aries moon. I'm a Cancer. Oh, shut up. Is it that bad? Is that why?
That's why you're so fiery, like quick to go off.
That quick. Okay, because I am. And see, so Capricorn's also an Aries moon. So I think that's where we also kind of get along, but at the same time, it's funny. People are like, oh, you blame the moon. Yes, I blame the moon. I blame the moon. I blame the planetary alignment from the moment I was born. Natal charts, everybody do one. You will learn so much about yourself. You might not like some of it, but you'll know how to improve yourself at the same time.
Yeah.
You really, truly.
It's why I'm so emotional because, like they say, like, you know, Aquarius, you're detached and da 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 da. I am an Aquarius. However, all my other signs are like in Pisces, so that's why my emotions are crazy.
And you're so. I mean, like, okay, Aquariuses are artistic, but Pisces, to me, every Pisces I've ever been, well, I had a Pisces. I lived with a Pisces for a long time, and my Pisces was so artistic, and it would make me so mad. It was like tattoo artist. He would do like the same type of art that I call, what is that kind of art? It's like with neon colors, and it's like almost like negative. It's like in a negative, like a photo. There's
pop art.
It's pop art, but okay, like the Beetlejuice one. Or it's almost like they're not their outline, but they're negative. Like you're looking at them through the negative of a photo, an old
negative.
So he could do that kind of art, and that is not easy because you know that's literally taking and looking at a person's shadows and drawing them by their shadows alone.
Right.
And that's how he would see. I mean, he could look at you and see. That's how he could vision it. And I'm going, my God. So yeah, like the Pisces, very artistic, and you are very artistic. Pens, it doesn't matter the medium. There's something I keep noticing in the corner back there. Sorry, so I'm just keep watching. I notice we both do readings for each other and stuff, and I've helped Stan get more in tune with the things that maybe not on this layer or this veil. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
because I mean. I heard something that time on your end. Because we're both.
So there's something behind me.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's Jack. She has an old friend that hangs out. Jack came and saw me not too long ago.
He came and saw my friend Laura.
See?
Not too long ago.
I think he's just kind of chilling, okay?
I never know when he's here.
Because you ignore it.
I try not to.
I tried it, but you're doing better. You're much better than you were. You're better at it now.
But when I hear, and I mean, I don't hear anything.
Because you're so busy all the time.
Okay.
No, you're too busy because Jory, getting Jory well again, getting even just accustomed to a new person moving in your home for the last few months. That has all made you, whether you realize it or not, it's distracted you, not in a bad way, and that's not negative, but it's taken. I'm here. I'm single. I have nothing. When my kids are asleep or when they'll go off. They're teenagers. They don't want to deal and hang out with me. They want to go and watch YouTube all day.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. That's what they watch. They don't watch. They watch YouTube. So, and I do watch what they watch because I've been like, what is this? But no, on the YouTube thing, like I'll go in there and they're quiet, so I have nobody to hang with. So yeah, I hear and have to pay attention to everything, whether I like to or not. And that's why I'll either always have music really loud playing, because sometimes it gets annoying.
Yeah.
Noticing everything. But you got so much going on. Like you said earlier that y'all just trying to get out the door.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe this is what Spirit wants you to hear, is maybe you need to slow down a bit and get back connected with Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're both having to do a reading for each other. Welcome, everybody. This is kind of how we work, and this is why we're so good for each other. She gives me messages that when I don't listen to my guides like I should, and they're trying to beat it into me, Bonnie, quit being stubborn. Bonnie, there's so much. I started doing mine too. We're gonna do some new moon readings, and we're gonna take different. I guess I will do, since you're an air sign. What are the air signs besides? My brain's not working for a second.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
So we got, hold on. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces is what you're going to do, because those are water.
Okay.
But where's Sagittarius? What is that? Because it's their birthday month. Let's get Sagittarius. Their birthday.
I don't know what Sagittarius are. Are Sagittarius air?
I thought they were fire.
They might be fire.
I thought Libra was air. Libra, Gemini, and who's the other air?
Aquarius.
I can't mind. Where did that even?
And Capricorn is Earth. I know that.
Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo.
Okay.
So I'll do those, because that's ones that I can list all three, and you do the Pisces. So you start first. What deck are you using? We're gonna do a new moon. So this is stuff to know during the new moon, the super new moon tonight.
I'm using Morgan Greer.
Okay, I'm using Crystal Visions, and I love this new deck. It is beautiful, but see, Sim, look how well the artwork is on.
Ooh. Love it.
Girl, it talks. Oh, I get chills.
So who am I doing again?
Water signs.
Water. So Cancer.
Pisces. Scorpio.
Cancer, Pisces, and
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Okay.
She's the one. Literally, she's taught me so much about like this, because I was given gifts of seeing and hearing things, right? And so the metaphysical part, the tarot, the understanding the different signs, the fire signs, the water, how it all works and connects together. She's helped me with, because I didn't know this shit. I mean, I honestly didn't. I was like, that's evil. We're gonna go to hell for this. But I was trying to think that way, and it's not. And I know so different now. And it's funny. Like, I have Christian people that will, like, on the down low, like, message me through an instant message going, "Hey, can you stop reading?" And I always get tickled, because I'm going, yes, but I'm going to tell everybody. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't. I don't do that. The funny thing, if you get a good tarot reader, it's going to almost be like that doctor-client privilege. They're not going to talk to other people, because when we do a reading, the more information that you can give us, like if you're saying, okay, I want it about my love with this person. What do things look like for us? It's pretty in detail. And even if it's uncomfortable, we can give you a better answer. Uh-oh. Don't say you're doing Cancer and have your finger on your lip like that. I don't like it.
Okay, so wait. I'm supposed to only concentrate on one at a time?
You can, no, but every time you do that, I swear it's a Cancer that you're looking at. Wait, love us.
Let me just.
Was it a Cancer card? No, if it's the Cancer card.
I don't know. My brain. All right, one at a time. Let's start with Cancer. I'll do Cancer.
I love you. And I'll start with
what's going on with Cancer? Who are you doing? Aquarius?
Aquarius, yes. And so why we're this, how does that song go? Y'all got y'all's own song.
Yeah, this is the dawning of the age.
Isn't this the age of Aquarius too?
No, not yet.
When is that? I'm excited.
Okay, so the age of Aquarius, is going to come when the destruction of this world comes, yeah? Like it seems like it's the end times. It seems like all the rapture shit's happening. Babies killing babies and weird natural disaster. And then, like, crazy people in charge right now, right? So the world is going to go under this massive, crazy destruction. And then when all rises from the ashes, are going to be people that are enlightened and love and create a new society. And when they do that and they create this new world, that will be the age of Aquarius.
You're talking as I'm doing, and as I'm shuffling about Aquarius right now. It gives me chills. So I feel like I'm going to
love and light and all of that stuff. A new, completely new world with art and love. And
it's going to be pretty. It's going to be a trippy, but
music.
in a good way.
And I won't be here to see it. I'm very depressed. Unless I come back. Unless I die and come back.
Knowing you might do that.
I haven't learned shit. Of course I'm coming back.
Well, everybody's like, you know what? I'd commit suicide, but I'm so afraid of coming back. Literally, so people that sit there and think they're going to commit suicide, are like, oh, don't do it. You really want to do all this over again. So you made it this far through the bullshit. And you want to go, and I was like, I understand it is sad out there. It can be hard at times, but to like raise your vibration, put the good, positive vibes out there, people. It is hard. No, we feel it. People like us, people that are sensitives, that they feel the energy out there, right? People that are open. Let me say this. Everybody has the capability of it. But the more open you are to it, the more you feel it. Have we not been? And then everybody, even like our mentor, Chuck Murphy, that we've worked with before, both of us have, everybody that's used him, they feel it. I've seen on his Zero to Psychic page, everybody's feeling it. Everybody feels it. So be strong, like she says, because she is right. Put out positive vibes and just kind of make through. And like we both have said to each other, fake it till you make it.
Yeah, you just got to say it, believe it, achieve it.
She's not even a motivational coach.
I'm not a motivational coach.
She should be.
I just play Wine on podcasts.
Well, it works because I'm believing it. So Cancer, what does Cancer look like for you?
All right, Cancer, you ready? Cancer?
How many cards are you drawing first?
Okay, first of all, I drew 3 cards, and then I drew the shadow card. The shadow card tells me what hopes and fears is like, and it's basically telling me that you have not been relying on your inner strength at all. Okay?
That's awesome. Okay.
Self-nurturing. You need to get back to self-nurturing yourself, doing what's right for your highest and greatest good, okay? That affects everything. Well, all right. So I drew 3 cards, and the first card is the Death card. There's something that you're holding on to that you're not letting go because it's in reverse. Okay? So you need to let some shit go. Off with the old, on with the new.
Is it
currently
things of thinking? It can be ways of thinking negative.
Yes.
So
let me keep going. Let me keep going. Okay. The Lover's card came up in the current situation, which means there's a decision right now. There's somebody in your life that's come in, they're kind of rocking your world, and you're trying to decide what to do about it. Okay. One way, there's a risk. The other way, there's not a risk. You know what I mean? If you say no, hell no, I'm not dealing with that, blah, 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 then it'll be fine. You'll keep going along as you always do, but it's going to get boring. You can take this risk. Okay? Jump in, both feet. Take the risk and realize that no matter what happens, okay, you're not thinking of the end result, okay? Because if you concentrate so much on the what ifs and what the end result's going to be, you're going to miss out on all the good stuff happening, okay? So take it what it is. And if it's not going the way that you want it to, or it starts to go the way that you don't want it to, it's a lesson. What are you learning there? Okay? And then decide what to do about it.
Right.
And then the last card is the Six of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Cups is all about old ways of thinking and holding on to old ways of thinking and not letting that shit go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's all in your mind.
We got to the last card. It's weird. It's like I knew that my thinking. Well, and okay, isn't that true? So often, you're
in your own way.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
And here's the thing. When you wake up, all right? When you wake up as a kid or whenever you wake up, you know, are you really, really going to be devastated and upset if you don't get a phone call or a text that day? Should you let that ruin your entire day?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Should I have held everything that made me happy? And it wasn't all day. It did last for, you know, the time I was awake. So that, you know, for a few hours, it really bothered me. But then, like, you know what? Fuck it. Because she's right. Because once I finally kind of started listening to, you know, your higher conscious, your, you know, the divine, whatnot, she was right. I can't let those thoughts or those fears control me because it's not
right. Because then you're going to be focusing on
it all starts
you're going to be focusing on this phone call or this non-phone call instead of enjoying what possibly might come out of anything, of any bigger situation.
Hospital. Who knows what could have, and you're getting mad over something. Yeah, because you know how many times that I can sit there and go, oh my God, I was an asshole. And I was mad over something, and this person really had no control over what happened. I'm gonna so I'm pulling for you guys. But I'm gonna also one of my my wisdom of the hidden realms cards too. So what was the first card you call? Is that the shadow card? Explain that.
Okay, so my shadow cards are, what I do is I shuffle the cards and then I pull the 3. 1, 2, 3. Then the shadow card is the one that is on the bottom of the deck after I had shuffled it.
Okay.
I take that and I look at the bottom card.
Oh, I gotcha. So that's always from the bottom because I see people. Okay.
That's why it's called a shadow card. It comes from the bottom of the deck, but it mainly represents like your hopes and fears. It just basically represents you and your mindset. Okay,
because I pulled y'all's Aquarius. This is so Aquarius. This is you, Stan. This is Aquarius in general. Y'all's shadow card is and 5 of Cups, and it's look how pretty.
Ooh.
And she's sitting there, and her fucking Aquarius way of thinking, just
over analyzing shit.
Like look how magical.
Yeah.
Fairies and celestial beings all around her. She's got 1 foot. Is there a foot in? Yeah, there's a foot in. Right. So the 5 of Cups, and I like to do mine a little bit intuitively too, because I feel like you're like this card is saying just wanting to suck up in all these emotions of love, because the emotion card, cups are the emotion. But this is like reminiscing, but at the same time, it's not, I don't feel like this is hanging off in the past.
Right.
This is just almost daydreaming. Like, I feel like constant, I said, this is so your shadow chart. Like, you're almost hoping and you're okay with being in your little world of make-believe and dreams.
Yes.
You want to believe in that. That is what you're wanting and hoping for, is a make-believe life. And I know that sounds funny, but like, because it is a happy place when you can live in that little kind of bubble world, you feel safe and happy. Okay. Hey, I heard my.
That's very true.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard my oven ticking, and it's not even on, so that was kind of weird. Now, so the first card of that. Ooh, that is so weird. You got 1 of each. You got 1 of Pentacles, Wands, Swords, and Cups.
Nice.
And usually those things, when you get 1 of each, it kind of tells you something. Like, so I feel like that's a balance. Like, either I think you're getting balanced. I feel like, okay, just looking at this super moon, if you're doing the right things and putting out that right vibration, a balance is in store for you.
So what you're saying is I'm currently manifesting balance.
Balance in your life. Absolutely. Because we're the Queen of Swords is the second card. Queens, always wiser women. It's not like the page that's kind of young and still learning. Or the knight that kind of rushes in. They kind of rush in and they're strong, but they're not the king. They're not the king. And I feel like she's taking care of her butterflies. Isn't that sweet?
Mm-hmm.
The colors around this.
I love it.
She just looks at peace. So this is like even the swords on this, the Queen of Swords does not feel negative. It's like, you know, a lot of the swords are just kind of like, just give it to me. You know what I mean? Like when I see a sword, I'm like, you know what I mean? I always get nervous. I'm like, which swords? There's a certain amount of swords you don't want. And it depends on your way of thinking, because sometimes the swords are necessary.
So maybe I'm cutting off old ways of thinking.
It shows the Queen. She's there.
The Queen is the bitch card, like off with their head. So maybe I am offing my negativity's head.
But look how at peace you are with it, though. That's what I'm loving about this one.
Yeah.
She's not even thinking twice. She's prepared for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, this one. See, okay, so the 3 wands in this one, in this deck, this is why I love this one. Crystal Visions has such, I get chills with it. The 3 of Wands, it's like, yes, you're looking back over things, but she's looking at it through a crystal ball and in a whole different new light.
Right.
So she's seeing those things. So if it's the bad things that she's cut out because she's like the queen and she's off with her head, she's looking at a different light. Doesn't mean in a positive. She's like, you know what? I didn't need that. That wasn't for me. And I'm okay with it now. Look at what's behind. Look what I'm trying to make sure. Okay. So like, look at the road. It's like okay. That reminds me of like the yellow, that's like emerald. What is it? The emerald.
Emerald City.
Thank you. Look where she's going to, where she's looking at going is the Emerald City. It's something so much nicer than what is behind her. So she's
off to see the wizard.
Curious, the wizard.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's another Aquarius. Hello. So y'all are both, and it's kind of neat because y'all both headed, you know, it doesn't mean it's for every Aquarius, but definitely for some, they're finally like, they're getting it. And I do feel like this is definitely I'm so proud. You've grown so much. And so the 7 of Pentacles, look how that.
Mm-hmm.
Just chill. Like, yeah, I got my cake and eat it too. But you know, so it's not. There is no. What I like. Okay, so she's worked hard, and she's able to sit back and rest and enjoy it now.
Yay.
The fruits of her labor, I don't know why I feel like I say that, but these fruits, the fruits of the labor, are she's able to rest. That's the last card.
Well, rest. And you really have seen, like, you've seen my whole
growth. Your growth.
Growth, like the journey. You
went whoop, whoop, whoop. So this perfectly fits you as an Aquarius, and I know it's going to hit others because Aquariuses are, a lot of them are about wanting to that change. They're little aliens of the zodiac. They are aliens. I love you, but you're an alien. And y'all celestial. Y'all are so celestial. Y'all want to change and y'all want to improve. And so yeah, but now it shows that timing is time to sit back and rest and enjoy it, because now that you're looking at things with a different light, because you've gotten there, this is what's in store. So. And I like that because maybe you're not seeing the happily ever after card, right? But
yeah.
Who doesn't want to rest and relax? Because that is totally you. That is totally Aquarius in general. Like they want to just enjoy it. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the wisdom of the hidden realms. Just the one guided oracle message is the camel boy. Small steps in asking for help. Okay, I feel like the small steps is definitely for you guys, Aquarius, because
we're creatures of habit,
and y'all don't like waiting. You don't like waiting. I know you don't like waiting,
right? But we also like the we don't like waiting, but we also like the comfortable and the familiar.
Yes, absolutely.
We're crazy.
I love it though. They're so cute, crazy. Okay, so I guess I'll let you get to what? Pisces.
Pisces, okay.
We're so funny.
Pisces. What's up with you?
And I know you've got things to do, so we'll have to like kind of like break down the message. I mean, unless you've got, I don't know. It's a Sunday, and we've got other things we got to get going. But I know Sin is like
Pisces. Pisces is waiting on a message.
Oh, let's get it. Pisces.
Pisces is expecting a good message in regards to love, possibly. Maybe somebody from the past coming back into their world.
You know how many times I've seen that message for Pisces lately?
Well, and I noticed in their card. Okay, so look at these cards really quick.
Okay.
There's a lot of blue and yellow, which tells me they need to be working on stuff from the past in their solar plexus and communication. So this is all stuff from their past coming up. Some Knight of Rods coming in who's still looking at things in an old way, not moving forward.
Yeah, more of a rushing in. Ugh.
And then the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, not taking care of herself or self-nurturing. Oh. Therefore, she's all out of balance, including her finances, that kind of thing.
You take care of yourself.
So, yeah, it's all about taking care of yourself, not worrying about what this Knight of Rods is doing. You know, if someone has come back into your life, maybe, you know, weigh out those pros and cons. Exes are exes for a reason.
And it's like saying take it slow. I don't know why, but I feel
yeah. Totally take it slow. You know.
Just one of my messages, like, I felt like my guys were like saying, tell them to take it slow.
Don't
rush, you know.
Maybe you're refusing to cut something off that kind of needs to be cut off.
It hurts. Well, Pisces are very amazing people, but they have big hearts. They truly do. They truly do. Like,
well, when they get through this retrograde with this moon, they're going to feel like they've been through a cleanse. And when you do a cleanse, what do you deal with first? Shit. A lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of crap, man. And it's not the good kind. It's like that black tar baby poo-poo kind.
Because it's been in there for a while, dude.
We're backed up, Dookie. It's like taking the anal, and whatever that's called, the anal squeeze.
Enema.
Anal squeeze. I called it the anal squeeze.
I don't. Gross, Bonnie.
Do not squeeze my anal, Mercury. My anal.
Don't
squeeze my anal.
Who's your next one?
Okay, so I got, let's do Aries.
Oh.
Fire? That's fire. You're winning. Air. Scorpio. Wait,
No, Aries is air.
Aries is air?
Right? No, Gemini, Libra.
Gemini. Okay, so Gemini.
Right?
Yeah, it is Gemini, Libra. See, now you know a while ago when you were put on the spot, you couldn't think. Gemini and Libra. Yes, you're right. So
okay.
Air. So Gemini. Yeah, Gemini as air. Definitely is air. I love you, Gemini. My son's a Gemini. I saw the funniest thing about a Gemini the other day, though. It was like, nobody likes a Gemini. It was like, it made him like the weird. Everybody gives Gemini such a hard time.
Yeah.
They really do. I feel bad for Gemini. Don't be mean to Gemini. You'll have us to deal with. Gemini can be sweet. Gemini is just two different thought processes going in at once. There's so much to a Gemini.
Yeah.
You're right?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Hold up one sec. We'll keep going.
What is going on with Gemini? Talk to me now.
Oh.
All right. So Gemini, we've got. Oh God. Really? Seriously. Okay. Gemini.
Oh shoot.
I am so sorry, Gemini. What the hell's going on?
You're fine.
Okay, so the shadow card. The shadow card is the Hanged Man. And why? Well, okay, so with the Hanged Man, a lot of times this is, and I think this is going to be more subconsciously, but the Hanged Man is a lot of times we'll put ourselves in that tree. We will put ourselves in that position, right? That is a choice we make to get into the Hanged Man position there.
Yeah.
And so this is your hopes and dreams, but you're not even aware that you're wanting to kind of hang there. It's almost like I feel like because you're wanting to become and Like this card, if you look, it's almost like the when you're the silks that people do performances off of, and you're unraveling. And I feel like it's just going to be your subconscious is trying to have you unravel and regroup and kind of like just hang in the balance there, because once you've gotten through that unraveling, you're going to be coming back in and stronger than ever. And so the first card, oh my God, 8 of Swords. That's why I don't like swords cards. I was telling you.
I like that card because that person is about to untrap themselves.
Well, and every tool that she needs to do so is right there, though, and she's closing her eyes, blinding herself, or ignoring it instead of just doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like when I see that, because it's like, God, everything she needs to do, everything that she needs to get out of that situation, right? Like literally stretch out, honey. And it's not like you're not wrapped up tight. She's not wrapped up tight. So there is going to be this, like you said, and look about it. Look about it. Like hit, like it's flinging at me. So we've got, what's that saying to you, Sin? I mean, that looks good. So there's going to be some changing. It's gonna be, like she said, it's gonna be shit before it gets better.
Yeah, but see, the problem is like, okay, you're doing some self-sacrifice and you're the one putting stuff on hold. Therefore, you're trapping yourself. So you just need to get yourself out. It's you that is holding yourself back.
And you know what, Gemini, you've got the two dual personality. Pull in when you're needing. Okay, so don't hang on to your negative side. This is going to be a time when you're going to have to kind of steep into that stronger side of you, that beautiful side, because you've got both sides, which are both are beautiful in their own way, but you know the one that's a little bit stronger.
Well, and all they're seeing is that they're trapped.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not.
And you know, so the next one is 6 of Swords. Dear Lord.
Yeah.
So you're finally walking away from it.
Yep, getting away from a problem.
You're getting away. You're like, I'm done. I am so done with this bullshit.
Those are the swords she used to cut herself free, yo.
And it's going so in order, right? Love it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and technically not like numeral-wise.
But that's the perfect, like, story right there.
Is that not cool? So it looks like when you're looking at it, you're kind of, this is probably not a spread you want to see, but for clearing for super new moon, for this type of time of the, it is beautiful time for it. And with the retrograde, communication's shitty anyway, perfect time to do it. Just you know what, if we're going to have a bad week, let's get it over with, and because we're going to come out like better than ever. Because I like that, because like the last card is the Tower card.
Oh, transformation.
Absolutely. Yes,
and
coming down, but guess what? After something crumbles, there is that reconstruction, that rebuilding. And anytime that like people have gone through destruction and things in life, usually the building back up is better than it ever was before. So don't look at it as being stuck in a tree, hung up. This is
right.
Beautiful for you. So yeah.
It's all about, like, you're gonna come out with so much more knowledge than you had before and be so much stronger and gone through this life lesson. You know what I mean? And my advice to you is, once you've gone through it, dude, remember that and then don't go through it again.
Okay, and see this, the Oracle's little message for him is inner conflict, mortality, and conscious choice. So that's the Dragon's duel. So, Gemini, duel. So, okay.
Well, that, and like, I'm sorry, read those words again.
Okay, so the Dragon's duel is inner conflict. So you're self-fighting yourself. So the two different personalities fighting, conflicting, right? Yeah. Mortality, because the death, like the Tower. Mortality.
Yeah, and you're seeing, like, no way out.
And your conscious choice. Isn't that awesome?
Which means your conscious choice is going to get you out of that situation, fool.
Yes, that's a beautiful read.
It really is a beautiful read.
I'm so excited for Gemini.
It's like so like dark. We're both like, ooh, Gemini.
But I really am. That was so
I
funny.
know. Me too. Me too. I see it. I feel it.
You get one that the story just goes boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
yeah. I love it.
I like you. And it does. It's going to be some, like, so it tells you at the last words were your inner choice. So you have to be aware of what you're choosing. Okay, I can take this as a complete destruction and I can be sad and be angry about it, or I can see what a beautiful outcome is going to happen. What is, oh, it's your candle flickering behind you. You do have a candle.
What?
You have a candle behind you, right? Scorpio.
I do. I do. Just kidding. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Ah! I was just messing with you.
Me out.
What's behind me? All right, Scorpio.
Ganja. Behind you.
I had to. I'm really sorry. I tried to resist. It's been a while, and my head hurts really bad. And
Okay, so tell everybody what a while for you is.
it's been an hour. That's way too long. It's been an hour. And I will tell you this, okay, because a lot of people have questions when they come to Colorado.
Okay.
I'm right over the border. So most of the people that get weed at the dispensaries here are from Texas or Oklahoma.
Right. Really?
Okay. Yeah. We are 8 hours away. Okay. And well, 3 from Amarillo. But anyway, we're right over the border, right when you get into Colorado. So it's like New Amsterdam over here. In this town, there are at least 20 dispensaries.
That she'll post. I want to be there. I want to come live with you, Stan.
They're right, like every shop is like right next door to each other. It's hilarious. Okay. But I will tell you, if you ever come, something that you need to try is the sodas. They're called Keef Colas. They have different ones.
Are they really?
They've got like root beer ones, but they have like one that's called Orange Kush, and it's like Crush, Orange Crush. And then there's like blue raspberry.
Are there any purple ones? I see purple. I want purple.
No, there's a blue one. But
Okay.
blue ras and Orange Kush, they're my favorites.
Ooh.
But it's a 10 milligram THC soda. I love the sodas.
So when I was in Colorado recently, what was a couple months ago, I didn't know. Okay, so like, you know how they have the candies and
you need to know the name of my pipe. It's called High of the Tiger.
Oh, it looks the penis of the tiger.
Well, it's High of the Tiger.
So like, if you take the bowl off, it looks like a ball sack. And
Shut up! Don't ruin my experience.
Yeah, put your mouth on it.
It's supposed to be like, watch, like you when you do
put your
it.
mouth on it, bitch.
And then you go, the high
Put your mouth
of the tiger. I mean, yeah, the high of the tiger.
It looked like you took a dog to the mouth.
Okay, anyway.
Scorpio, we're back to you, love.
Scorpio, which will appreciate that joke, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, because they're sexy suckers.
Sexy beasts.
Oh, they are. I love a Scorpio. They're like that. You know what it is? They've got that Renaissance feel to them.
Yeah,
They've got
old
that
school.
Old school romance, and I will tie you to my bedchamber.
Right?
And that's hot.
And then if you fuck with me, I will light you on fire.
And yes, oh my God, I love that about Scorpio. Oh my God.
Okay, let's find out what's going on with Scorpio. Ooh, interesting. Holy mole. Okay. All right, so that's the shadow card right now. They're questioning their gifts. They're questioning destiny. They're out of balance. Okay.
Yeah.
The star. All right. So the 3 cards that I got are the 10 of Cups in reverse, which means they weren't feeling, like everything was going well or in place as far as family goes, but it wasn't terrible, but things just weren't right.
Not what they want, right?
But looky here. It's the 10 of Pentacles, not in reverse. This is the present moment. So they're feeling like they do have some support and family and all of that going on. Okay.
So they have people around. All
They've
right.
got people around. They've got family going on, all that stuff. And then there's the Page of Rods in reverse, which again is talking about possibly somebody from the past coming in and in regards to love. And this person might actually change what they said they were going to change. So I feel good about this spread. Like, I feel like things weren't going well. Now they're starting to go, well, can you trust this person? Yes, you can.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it. That's awesome. That's really good though, because Scorpios they're a lot more emotional than they show. Well, they're water sign, but they're tough about it. So they're kind of like the strong emotional people.
Yeah.
And I've got a friend that is one, and it's like literally is always there to up. And he's actually like an addiction counselor, and that's what's so neat about him is because it's like, God, okay, that fits him. You know what I mean? He's got emotion, but he's harsh about it, but it's loving at the same time. So he cares. It's pretty cool with them. I think that's why I kind of just like.
Well, the good thing about that read for Scorpios tend to forgive, but they don't forget. And so because of what had been going on and things weren't going well, they are probably questioning, can I trust this person?
Right. Absolutely.
Can I trust the fact that things are going well? Yeah, they are.
And that's so true. That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm glad though for Scorpio. Now I have already have Libras for pulled up. Now this is interesting and if you want to pay attention, this is the first reverse card I've gotten today, the Devil in reverse. So hey, we're letting go of some bullshit that we don't need anymore. And I like this one because in upside, it's like almost the Adam and Eve card. So these are your desires. The devil does not have to be an inanimate demon. It's the things that we overdo. It does not have to be sex, drugs, rock and roll. I always kind of like it's the sex, drugs, rock and roll, or that I'm sticking my feet in the ground Capricorn persona, right? So but this is in reverse. So we're either you're letting go of Capricorn, but I feel this is more of ways of thinking. This is more of maybe even if there's an addiction, this is the time telling you let it go now. Because if there's addiction, any type of addiction, working out too much, not eating enough, or eating too much, this is the time, Libra, to let this go. You're an air, so cut it out. And you have the Queen of Wands as your first card. So the first one was your shadow that was in reverse, Devil. The Five of Wands. Okay, so here she is. She's past time. It's like she's kind of just made it through. She's strong. She's the queen. But she doesn't necessarily, this card, she doesn't necessarily look happy or content. Right? And it's like, to me, everything is right there behind her. If she was just like open to just seeing more than what's like, I feel like with this Queen of Wands, this particular one, I feel like this queen is, although she's strong and she's done a lot to become queen, like we can kind of narrow ourselves too much. And that will not benefit us. But I feel like that's more of a past, because what we're doing, the present card is we're seeing all of the magic out there, all of our desires. This is the Seven of Cups, which is I always like to call it the seven deadly sins, but this one it feels more magical. This particular deck, it feels more magical. Like
it's like opportunities.
Go to me with this card, it makes me want to say go for it, because she's on a freaking dragon. Hello, who doesn't want to be riding the dragon?
Everybody wants to be Khaleesi.
Oh God, or behind Khaleesi. I wouldn't mind being behind Khaleesi, Jesus. But
she's hot.
And she is hot, and he's look, the dragon's carrying the fucking caps for her. Wow, I got chills. I love that. There is so much out there for you. So what this is whatever you're trying to release, Libra, do it. This is just a good opportunity. This moon, super moon, even though we're in this retrograde time, this is a good time. I feel like this is a good time for everybody to be. This new moon read has been telling everybody, or this full moon read has been telling everybody, let it go.
Yeah.
Really has not everyone been about letting something go? Cancer's always stop thinking. And with Aquarius, it's like y'all are just finally balanced. I love that about you guys. But okay, so the last card, the High Priestess. Look what you got in your future.
Ooh.
God, everybody goes to the High Priestess when it comes for comfort and for. I need some advice, man. Because the High Priestess has been through that shit and she knows what the fuck's going on.
She knows a lot that others don't know.
A higher level. And that's the thing is, so these things are you're in the near future. I feel like they're coming if you just let it go and go. And whatever it is that's tangling you up that is your devil, whatever's the devil to you, let it go. So the little words of the chess queen is your oracle. Chess queen. So trust and strategizing. Strategic. Having strategy. It's hard. I can read. But
strategic measures.
So, yes. And trust. So, yeah, make some.
Trust your intuition, too, I get.
Strategy. Trust your strategy. So, I feel like, yeah, you can thought about how you're going to go about it. Just trust it. So, what is the other signs? We're actually, okay, we can get through these.
I think we did them. Or what did we do?
We did. You did. I did Earth. I did Air.
I thought I did Air. What did I do?
You did Water.
I did Water.
You just smoked. You did.
I
feel like I need to be on that same level. I love you. God, I love you. I miss you.
Yeah.
We always do this to each other. Okay, so let me I'll go back into one. That way it kind of give you brain to work. I'll let you do Capricorn, Leo, Virgo. No, not okay. Leo, Aries. I'll do Aries. Let me start with Aries. I'll do fire. You do
Who am I doing?
Earth.
Earth. Virgo, Capricorn, and
I just lost it. Oh, Taurus, the bull.
Taurus.
Yeah, Taurus. Why did
you gave me all the earth ones? Don't you know I'm air, so I can blow around all those mountains and not make a bit of fucking difference.
Let me get I'll do Earth. Okay, well,
I'll do Earth. I'm fine with Earth. I don't have anything against Earth. I will do Earth.
Yes, she does not like Capricorn.
Capricorns piss me off.
Y'all just don't. Capricorns, little word of advice. Just, I know you think you communicate. You suck at communicating.
Capricorns suck at communicating.
Yeah, they really do. And it's like, no, I don't. Because
but you know what though? I do know some people that are Capricorns that I do truly love. My brother is one, Arthur is one, and there's a few people that are ones. But me as an Aquarius dating a Capricorn, I just have to say no thanks.
Okay, Aries, I don't know why, but you just had one pop out. Hey, have you ever heard the people the way they shuffle and it just sounds like char, 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 char. I'm like, how do they do that?
No, because I just marched to my own shuffle.
Oh my God, what is with this one? There's this one card.
Oh my God, Capricorn.
Uh-oh.
Can I go?
Yeah.
All right, so shadow card is the Queen of Pentacles. She shows up again in reverse. So it's like you're not self-nurturing. You're not getting back to nature where you feel good. You're not being yourself. Okay? You're not taking care of yourself at all. You've kind of lost yourself. At least that's how you're feeling. It all has to do with relationships for you. You were such a sap. Okay. I've got 2 of Cups in reverse, which is all about you thinking like, man, I really thought it was going to work out this time. And, you know, I really wanted that and whatever. And that's from the past. It's something that just didn't work out. Okay. Then you've got this Knight of Cups. And that's all about new love coming in.
Right.
New love coming in, a message about love coming in, something of an emotional nature, and it's a good omen in regards to love, okay? And then you've got this 5 of Wands in reverse. Well, when it's upright to me, I see a bunch of conflict, almost like a bunch of people at like a mob before they go out to go mob. They're all discussing shit. This is the time in the movie Willow when they see the baby and they're trying to decide who's going to go. And they're like, Purple Cut. And he's like, no, Willow needs to go. Okay. It's the conflict before the storm. Well, here we go. Okay. There is no conflict. Once this thing comes in, all about this love and whatever, everything's blown over. The journey has begun. So just go with it. And communication
Oh my God. Hello.
is key. And you suck at communication, Capricorn. So
we really do. We love you. We do love you, Capricorn. You have some wonderful but positive things about you, but communication cannot be added into that list. Sorry.
you've got to communicate, man. But otherwise, it's looking really good for you, Capricorn. Yay.
So it looks like it's on the way. So for Aries, what's going on? Like, so okay, these random
Aries, can I just say something before you say whatever cards you've pulled up? Aries is a mess right now. Everything about Aries is a mess right now. Okay, keep going.
I see this. It's makes me stomach sick a little bit. Okay. The World card. Tell me, the world is everything goes like in its right, especially right now with the retrograde. Everything in divine timing and it's it's, I want to say circle, but what is that? Affinity. If you just keep going around and around. The world's not going to ever stop. We're in the World card in reverse. So you little Zen motherfucker Aries is. She is supposed to be sitting on top of the world with her little lotus in her position of zenness and happiness and om. But why? Well, why, Aries? What is it? Why is this our shadow? Okay. I feel like we're giving up.
Yeah.
Sighing out and going, fuck it.
That's how Aries is right now. I'm telling you.
I'm like, fuck it. That's what I keep wanting to say. Because, like, okay, the first card is the
That's a very Aries thing to say, too.
Fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
9 of Cups. Okay, so wait, look at her. Look where all the old cups are. Behind her. Flick them off the goddamn fucking branch. Why are you only focusing? You're only focusing on the few that are, like, you have the one that's there next to you. You've got your eyes closed. Blowing it away because you don't want to think about it. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's past. But I think it's also, it's almost because it's a world and it goes inside, it goes. And so this being in the chat, I feel like this is saying, hey, you want to get out of that where you keep doing the same cycle. I feel like, okay, I'm getting clarity now. This is saying you want to get out of that stuck rut where you keep going in the same direction and you keep making the same mistake.
It's like Stranger Things. You're in the upside down world.
Right. Absolutely. Because the King of Wands now, the King is king. He's like, I love the King cards. They're usually really smart, but like the Queen of Wands, they don't look like they're very happy about it either. I don't know why, but this deck particularly, I don't feel like there's much happiness in doing it. Mm-hmm. Are you the king of your castle and you're not enjoying it, you're not appreciating it, or you're not taking care of it?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, because look, okay, I want you to check it. His animal, his lion, is almost laughing. It's like everything he wants, has everything, and he's not even seeing it. It's like he's laughing at him, saying, why don't you pay attention, you snucklehead?
Mm-hmm.
It's all right there. Fingertips. It's all there. You are still king. You're still amazing. And this is going on right now.
Yeah.
You've just gone through it. Because guess what? You're going to be handed everything your heart desires, Ace of Pentacles.
All new beginning.
Just learn to get out of this rut.
Yeah.
And unfuck it.
Unfuck it.
I don't know why I want to say that, but it's unfuck it.
Yeah.
Unfuck it. So the Ice Queen's your oracle, and it's ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. Shut up. Are you entitled? Okay, because I know some entitled Aries. I love them. I love Aries. They're so amazing. Because I've got a lot of Aries in me. Like, don't roll your eyes at me either. But I do have that fiery side that I will rip you apart if I need to. But entitlement, that is Aries. That can be Aries. I will non-action. Are we just talking about it and not being about it? So get doing something about it. Don't just sit there and complain, Aries. Do this and you can do it. And we all support and love you. Next one for you, love.
Who?
Another Earth. You did Capricorn.
All right, I'll do Virgo.
Okay.
Oh, Virgo. My father is a Virgo. And we butt heads. I do have like one of my signs in Virgo. But
different.
they're patient and stuff. But they want it how they want it, and they don't want to deviate. And if you don't do what they want you to do, they get all pissy pants.
Oh, they're kind of weird.
Yeah.
They're kind of weird. And I don't know if I like it or not, because I have one, and a person that was like a long time ago, I kind of had a crush on this person. And it was like, hi, Bonnie, how are you doing? Why do you hate me? Random shit like that. I'm like, I never said I hate you. Like, it would almost like, we're going to give you a guilt trip just to give you a guilt trip. Like,
yes.
What the fuck? I put that in Virgo. Do that. That is not sexy.
My dad does that to me.
Like, that's not sexy. That's not, well, you can't tell your dad that's not sexy. But
yeah. Alrighty. They're waiting on some good news.
Oh my.
Okay, that's the shadow card. They're waiting on the good news.
What is up? Everybody's waiting on this good news.
They're all through like this emotional time, this Queen of Cups, but it's in reverse. So maybe they're in the wrong emotions.
Oh.
They're in their emotions, but they're exuding like they should be focusing on different emotions right now than the ones that they're focusing on. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then we've got the Devil in reverse. I just feel like
another Devil in reverse. How interesting.
They're just trying to get out of this whole, thing that they're in. So they feel like
I feel it's something they know they've stuck themselves into. Like they were they were aware of it. It wasn't something subconscious. They knew that they were getting themselves into something bad.
Right. So they need to pull themselves out of it, and they're having a hard time with that. Mm-hmm. And the Three of Cups in reverse, it's going to take them a little bit longer to celebrate. But they will be celebrating in the end. They also need to worry about catty people. Like, when I see this card, dude, it totally reminds me of the movie Heathers.
It does.
Or like Mean Girls or something. And it's like, you can't sit with us. We wore pink yesterday kind of thing.
Oh.
Just watch out for cattiness and the people that are around you that are bringing you down, that are being negative or whatever. So it's going to take Virgo a little bit longer to get through this phase, but they can get themselves out. They just have to be diligent and manifest.
Right. That's exactly. And so, come on, Virgo, you can do it. You guys they like to plan. So they're stronger and smarter than they know it. They know it. They know it, and they just like to point it in your face. So come on, guys, you can do this. I got Sagittarius are other fucking fire. I didn't realize.
My mom is a Sagittarius.
I didn't realize they were fire, but they are fire. Sagittarius, but see, Sagittarius, they're so, to me, which is not fire, they're so positive.
Mm.
Okay, so they're very unpositive. I mean, sorry, they're positive, and they're like, but they're sad down deep down. I don't know. I like Sag. Okay, our hopes and dreams is the Ace of Cups. We want that love. I feel like we want love. We want to be loved, and I don't. Sagittarius. This don't always mean physical love. This can mean on a higher level, emotional, like the inner peace, the zennness, and with. Are you there? Hello. Hello.
Sorry, I got a phone call.
Oh, I see. Okay, well we're almost done anyway.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
And my phone's about to die.
Okay, well we'll end it quick because we're almost done. Because so you did Capricorn, Taurus, and what's the other one?
I didn't do Taurus yet.
No, you didn't do Taurus. So we got to do Taurus, and what is the other? Because I'm doing Sag right now. What's the other one? Sagittarius, Aries. There's one left, and we can't.
Leo? No.
Leo, it is Leo because
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here because I kind of had because Leo's the person I curse. I curse the Leo. So that's why I rolled my eyes. Okay, so you're doing a Taurus and you rolled your eyes on a Taurus. You'll have to tell me about that later.
Ah! Hold on. Now I'm having a hard time here.
You gave us vertigo. Okay, so the next one is so the first card is the Moon. This is for Sag, the Moon. I think this is not just past with Sagittarius. This is kind of just dreamy. What is the there is a different card that's connected to the Moon card. I know that y'all are the star. It's the star, but who's the Moon? Because this is like, to me, Cancer. Well, Cancer's actually a chariot, but I feel like, okay, maybe there's a moon. There's a moon child in your life or a water child. But I feel also that you have the hopes and dreams of the moon. Also, just always, I feel like saying be aware, because of the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Everything just goes around. It's kind, you know what I mean? Like, what comes around goes around. There's going to be that balance to everything. So when you get some good, there's going to be some bad, but be ready for it and be okay. And don't learn us always just look at it in a down way. Because like the moon can be tricky. So pay attention to that. Okay. So this is kind of just like, hey, I feel like just saying, watch out for everything around you. I don't feel like anything's going bad. I don't feel like anything bad is going on, but I feel like you're not being aware enough lately, Sagittarius. Because also this is all balance, being balanced. Look, I love this one, the Two of Pentacles. Like how she's holding on. And she's in her little toe shoes. And she's like totally balanced. And she's holding it beautifully. And there's so much behind her that's beautiful that she has awaiting her now that she's found that balance. So I think it's just telling you. And because here we are, the Sag, the Dreamies. The Dream Walker is our oracle, and it says dreams, the collective good and illusions. I feel like the Moon card, be aware of illusions, delusions. But dreams are good. It's all like that Moon card. These were next to each other too, so very interesting. I feel like keep up your dreams. Don't be delusional, and just kind of be smart. I feel like every time I've been around Sagittarius, they are a lot more intuitive than they realize. Pay attention. Pay attention to your intuition, Sagittarius. So there you go on that one. I'll get Leo prepared, and you can go with our bull-headed people. We love our bulls.
Okay, so the Taurus has a lot of wands here. The first one is the Knight of Rods, okay, and this is the shadow card, and this is the person moving forward. They feel triumphant. They feel like they maybe either they're being confident going into battle, or they just got out of a battle and they feel victorious, okay?
They win.
Every single card that they pulled is mainly blue, so communication right now in all forms is key for you. The first card is the Temperance card, which is all about balance. It's all about what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's all about patience, not doing anything in haste. And you were carrying all these burdens that but now you're not, because it's in reverse. So you're starting to unload your load a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's feeling good, better, and now you're making way for lots of things coming into your life, and they're going to be coming fast.
Okay, I gotcha. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, well, congratulations. Come on, bull. So you guys, they are so much. Well, when I look at a bull or think about a bull, they're so stout and strong, and sometimes they just need that to be reminded. I feel like I like our bulls. I've got a lot of bulls around me that I know that I work with. Hang on, Christopher. Wait, my youngest is, I don't know. Like it must be. Why you laugh? He's going.
We're all being summoned at this point.
Man.
They've all said, "Okay, you've had enough time to yourselves. We need you."
Shadow card for Leo. Okay. Okay, so there's actually 2 lions in this reading. Okay, I don't know why, but I feel like I need to start with the Oracle this time. It's the Arrow Master, hunting the mark, intention, and detachment. Hitting the mark. What are you aiming for? What are you aiming for, Leo? What is your intention and detachment? Do you need to be detached? What is this thing that you need to hit? The mark. Well, you need to hit it. I'm sorry. Horrible. Okay, so our hopes and dreams is the Nine of Swords. We're ready to walk away.
Nightmare.
Yeah, we're ready to walk away from this. We're ready to get over. I feel like we're ready to not have this. Reading at from the nightmare, because it is a nightmare card. Now, so the crows or the raven, they're watching her sleep. But like, okay, the crows are like, they're not. It's not a buzzard. It's not waiting for her to die. They're actually trying to give her a message in her dreams. I don't know why, but I'm going off on this one because I feel like I need to intuitively say you're trying to be given a message, and I feel like it's from a higher level. Because crows, especially with the Celtic people that are they're known. Well, even like the Vikings, they're Huguenot. I can't say it. The two crows of Odin. One was thought, one was memory. These are trying to give them something. You're not hearing a message, and you need to hear this message. So I feel like this is more from your subconscious, your higher self. Reverse, Queen of Wands. This is your past. You thought you had your shit, but really, in reality, you were not too happy. There's that lioness. So I feel like this is more of a person.
Mm-hmm.
And the wands, what are they? They're
spiritual.
Mm-hmm. So you thought you had your shit going. You didn't. But this is in the past, because you're coming together with when this is a 2. I like this 2 of Cups. Look how sweet.
Mm-hmm.
They have like almost that divine love behind them.
Mm-hmm.
And the moon.
Emotions.
It's beautiful. They're waiting. Look at them. They are literally submerged. And Leos don't want to act like they are emotional. This shows that you're actually coming together. I feel like with a person that you can submerge your emotions. You trust this person, and you better be paying attention, because that's an okay thing, and you're going to need it. I feel like it's a good thing, because otherwise this is your future. I feel like if you're not going to be doing this and like going with it, I feel like I'm telling you right now, if you don't go for this is what you have to look forward to is a struggle. There's that 5 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. What are they even fucking fighting for? There's 2. Look at the fucking lions fighting each other, though. This is Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, oh, she's so stoned.
No.
I love it. You went into a different planet. But look at
I
that.
did, but it's part of my vertigo too.
Oh, my blessed. Okay, so the 2 lions. This is Leo's card. 2 lions fighting. I feel like you're battling with your inner self, so stop doing that because this is not what you want happening to you. So go with your intuition. If there's somebody in your life right now that you can actually talk to emotions, you better set up on it. Especially, I feel like, okay, because it is a Cups card, this is going to be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What's that? So Scorpio. So if it's if it's a water sign, definitely give your emotions to that person. Most of the time, the water signs are going to be nice. They're not going to take advantage of you. They're not. Most of the time, that's not guaranteed. Everything can change. Our futures can change. So, real quick before we leave, the retrograde, because I hate Mercury, I don't want to talk about it. What is this going to cause? What do we need to know? It will give us, we're going to have some bad communication for 3 weeks. Okay? Bad communication. So what else can be in store with this fucking retrograde? Because retrograde is, Mercury's just going around. It's a fast planet. And it's not really, they'll say retrograde, so it's not really in reverse. But it's going so much slower than Mercury. It's like me with my ADD. Boom! Like me if I was like back, like kind of walking in place.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is passing me up and laughing me. And so I'm throwing everybody else off fucking schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's going to feel it. And it's not going to be necessarily in the best, wonderful ways. So don't send those crazy texts when we are filling up in our emotions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody, even the good communicators, are not going to be communicating.
Yep.
Anything you want to add to it? Because you know more about I cry about the retrograde. I have you to get through it.
Expect delays, expect annoyances, expect people to annoy you, expect miscommunications, misunderstandings, all that.
No
travel plans. But
don't make breakup decisions. Don't make any harsh, rash, quick judgment. Really think it through right now. Because we're miscommunicating. Because it's going to be one of those things. 3 weeks from now, we're going to like, why did we react that way? Why did I jump to break up with this person? I really kind of miss them.
Because you crazy.
Thank you. As always, I love you, Stan. That's my baby girl she is all the way in Colorado, Trinidad. Again, we will add all of our information to our personal sites on this. And if you want readings for either one of us, or need advice, or if you need some type of help with magic, or if it's something we can't handle, we will point you to the right person that we know, because we do use our intuition. There are times I'm like, hey, I'm good at that, but I know somebody better. He's magic as fuck, and I'll send you that way. Because the thing about being in this group is the circle. We're like, we know other people, and we're going to help you out, because that is the main intention. Anybody that's not doing this and they're only wanting money, don't trust it.
Oh, yeah.
If they're only looking out for that dollar bill, and if they don't tell you, it's giving me a bad reading when it's like, oh, Bonnie, because I'm like, oh, it's that bad, isn't it? But a good reader is going to be honest. They can't. I'm going to be like, I'll try, because I am a Cancer and I don't want to hurt. I'm like, oh, it's kind of not good. It's kind of not good, But I always, like anything, you can always come back up from a bad reading, because everything changes. Nothing's set in stone. And like the only thing that's set in stone is really the past part. But we can change everything, and it's how we perceive it up here. Hang in there through this retrograde. Stan, you too, because we were both about that shit. I love you. Go smudge.
I love you.
Go smudge ourselves and have a blessed one. Peace, carrots, and unicorns and sparkles. I don't know why.
Yes. Smudge all the things.
Yeah. Love you, girl. You have a good evening.
You too.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.